Hello everyone. In this video I am going to demonstrate how to interface proximity sensor with Arduino Uno. As you can see, this is a model where I am having a motor coupled with a stud rod. So this is the stud rod and this is the coupling device, coupling mechanism. You can see on the coupling mechanism there is a metal screw that is tying the motor with the coupling rod, with the stud rod. So as you can see, this is the coupling mechanism. There is a 6 mm screw nut. So this screw nut is coupling these two things. So this screw nut I am using as a detection device for the proximity probe. So as you can see, this is the proximity sensor. This is the proximity sensor. The proximity sensor is mounted like this on this plate, on this plastic plate. So this is the proximity sensor, and you can see here this is the wiring of the proximity sensor. Now I will remove this plate and show you the wiring. I will put the video on pause. So as you can see here, this is the proximity sensor. The LED is glowing. The metal object is in the close proximity. You can see there are two terminals in the proximity sensor, the plus and the minus. The third terminal is kept open. It is for no use. So in these two terminals we have to make the connections. Now let us look into the circuit. Now if we look into the circuit, this is the circuit I am using. We cannot use this proximity sensor to interface with Arduino Uno directly. This is not possible. This is because a proximity sensor is a current control device. Whenever there is a metal object in the close vicinity, the current flow in the circuit will change. So Arduino Uno is Arduino Uno pin requires a change in the voltage. We cannot give a current change in the pin. The pin cannot sense a current change. It is expecting a voltage change on the pin. So as a result, since it is expecting a voltage change on the pin, we cannot give a current input directly to the pin. So what we need to do, we need to use an optocoupler, and we will convert this signal into a voltage signal. So how we are making? See, we are using 1K resistance, current limiting resistance, because the voltage in this point will be very high. There is an optocoupler MCT2E. So this is high voltage side of the circuit, and this is Arduino pin is the low voltage side of the circuit. This sensor works on 12 volts DC. Here it is 5 volts DC. We cannot directly interface them. So what we need to do, we need to use a current limiting resistor, because here voltage will be high. So in order to limit the current in the LED, we will use this resistance, and we will connect like this. In the pin number 1 and pin number 2 will be ground of the MCT2E optocoupler. This is an optocoupler. And pin number 4 of the optocoupler will be ground, and pin number 5 will be connected to 1K resistance, and there is a 7805 voltage regulator. So like this it will be connected, and from here we can use the Arduino Uno plus 5 volts DC. So like this we have to connect. So as soon as we give a voltage on the pin number 2, whenever there is a pulse in the pin number 2, immediately this LED will also give a pulse, confirming the position of an object here. So whenever an object comes here, this LED glows. This transistor fires. As a result, there is a change in the voltage waveform here, and it is reflected on the LED. So now I am going to demonstrate you my circuit physically. So as you can see here, presently the metal object is away from the shaft. So the LED is glowing, confirming there is no object. So when I am bringing the object near the proximity probe sensor, see, the object is near the proximity sensor. You can see here the LED is off. So whenever metal object comes in, the LED will go off. Watch it. Whenever metal object comes in, the LED will go off like this. So as soon as the LED goes off, the voltage here will be plus 4 volts. See, when the LED is on, you can see LED is on, there is no voltage. So there is no voltage on the multimeter. That means there will be no voltage on the Arduino Uno. See, now when there is a proximity detected, the LED will glow. You can see this is the LED. This is the LED. So this LED will glow. Whenever there is a close proximity, anything is coming on the proximity device, this LED will glow. So at that time the voltage here also will be plus 4 volts DC. So this is the circuit I have made. You can see on the circuit, this is the plus 5 volts regulator. You can see this is the plus 5 volts regulator, because this proximity sensor works on 12 volts bus. We cannot interface it directly to the Arduino Uno. This is not possible. The Arduino Uno will be destroyed. So as a result, we are using an optocoupler MCT2E in the center. This is the optocoupler, the white one, and there are current control resistors 1 kilo ohm, and here is also one more 1 kilo ohm resistor referred to the circuit. So like this, again I am going to show you the display. You can see there is a metal object presence now. You can see metal object presence now. This LED will not glow because metal object is present. Here the voltage will be 0.4 volts. This is the voltage in the Arduino Uno pin. Arduino Uno pin is pulled high. So this is the Arduino Uno LED status. You can see LED is glowing. Now when the object goes away, LED will be off. There will be no voltage on the Arduino pin, and you can see the proximity sensor LED is on. So like this. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.